Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Ash, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the indie game Energy Cycle Edge. Now, this is on the Xbox Series X and S, and I also believe it is out on the Xbox One, but I have played the Xbox Series X and S specific version. Now, this was released on the 21st of October 2021, and it's developed and published by Sometimes You. Now, obviously, because it's an Xbox Series X and S version, it's optimized for those consoles with sort of 4K and 60 FPS. Now, Energy Cycle Edge, it may sound familiar because this is the sequel to a puzzle game that came out a while back called Energy Cycle, and it's basically a sort of similar premise, but sort of upgraded in every way based on what I've seen of the original game. So basically, the main idea of the game is you have to activate each cell in the game field, and by doing that, you're basically changing the colours of the cell, and then when you click on them, they change the colours of all the adjacent cells to it. So it kind of reminds me of like a game, like using a Rubik's Cube. You change one, but it flicks a couple of others, so you end up having to sort of work out which one you have to click in which order to get them all to the same colour, basically. Now, each cell switches between three different colours, and obviously they can either be blue, orange or green, and it's up to you to obviously make them all the same colour. So in this sequel, Energy Cycle Edge, the puzzles are also three-dimensional, so you're not only just doing it on a flat 2D surface, you've got like a cube sort of style trying to work out on every side of these three-dimensional sort of planes. So you've got to sort of keep an eye on the colours on the top and on the sides when you're doing all your changes, which sort of, I don't believe this was the same in the first game. I must admit I haven't played the original before. It's on my list of things I want to get round to, but it does look like this is a sort of addition to this game to make it a bit more interesting, shall we say. Now, there's loads of different levels to get through. The gameplay is basically the same on every level, obviously increasing difficulties as you go along. The graphics are really nice. It's a puzzle game. There's not much you can say about a puzzle game, but it's got pretty decent sort of 3D graphics. It's got a nice background, sort of enjoyable soundtrack, so it doesn't detract from your concentration or anything like that. It just sort of fits with the game, which is really cool. And yeah, I quite enjoyed it. It gets quite difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I am not the best at these type of games. I do like a good puzzle game now and again, but this one, it threw me. I'm not good at Rubik's Cubes. I'll do them for like 15-20 minutes and then want to throw them at someone. So I sort of got the same sort of sense from this as I was going on some of the levels, where I felt like I was just hitting a wall. But that's just me, not being very good at puzzle games. But like I say, this is out right now. Like I say, if you're into a good puzzler, you can grab it. It's priced at £4.19 on the UK store, and I believe it's $4.99 on the American store. It is single player, and achievement wise, you're just getting them by progressing through the game. I mean, it would take you about 2 to 3 hours to get through it, depending on your skill level, I would say. But if you just wanted to blitz through it and follow a guide, you'll probably get through it in about an hour and sort of 15 minutes, depending on how good you are at following the guide. But like I say, depending on your skill level, you may struggle or you may absolutely blitz through it. It all depends on how you sort of deal with the sort of changing of the lights and the sort of positioning sort of thing. So for someone like me, this one took me a lot longer to get through than some other type of puzzle games. But it just the full package there. Like I say, it looks nice. It's challenging when it needs to be. It's got the decent graphics. It's got the decent sort of soundtrack just to go along with it. So I can't complain. It's definite upgrade from the pictures and videos I've seen of the first game. So, but the only thing I have seen, which I can't sort of compare because I haven't played the original, is apparently some of the sort of extra modes that were in the original game have been removed in this one, but that could literally be because of obviously the change to 3D sort of planes and just the sort of upgrading all of the sort of style and visual theme basically, but I can't compare to the original because I haven't been able to play it. I'm just going off this as a sort of standalone puzzle game, and in that sense it ticked all the right boxes. And yeah, like I say, it's also available on other consoles, so if you haven't got an Xbox, it is out on PlayStation 4, I believe PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch, and I believe it's also out on the PlayStation Vita as well. And like I say, I think it's out on Xbox One as well, and it would be stackable achievements on there because it's a separate version. The one I've played and reviewed is the Xbox Series X and S version, so the Xbox One would class as a separate achievement. So if you enjoy it, you might even be able to get double the amount of achievements there. But check it out. Like I say, it ticks all the right boxes, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. I'll hopefully do a review of the first game at some point when I pick it up. So keep an eye on the channel, and we'll see you soon for more videos. Bye for now.